This is a ULearn Live recap.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome. My name is Allison Bream. Thank you for joining us for our parent night for our district-wide tutoring platforms. Tonight, we'll be introducing two tutoring platforms available to our students, Pear Deck Tutoring and Varsity Tutors.
I'm Danielle Stabler, the other TUPS tutoring high impact coordinator.
Each platform has a representative here who will walk you through how to access the platform, what subjects and tutoring options are available, and any key features that can help the students succeed.
This is what my live learning platform would look like. So let's dive in. As you can see at the top where it says my schedule, all relevant upcoming live classes are going to populate here. So for example, if your child signed up for 4th grade foundations of math, it would show up right here and with the next time, date, and everything, and then the link would appear 15 minutes before the session. So it's very user friendly, even for our little ones. Now, you can filter it in many different ways, but what I like to do is just simply type in what I'm looking for. So if I'm looking for 2nd grade math, I am going to type it in and see what comes up. So for example, building blocks of 2nd grade math. Awesome. I'm going to click into here and see when do these classes take place, right? When I click in, it's going to give me a deep dive into a summary of what is included in this series. And it's also going to tell me how many sessions are included. So as you can see, there's 6 sessions, 1 per week. They're each 45 minutes long. And then your students simply enroll now. One of our most popular, Roblox Coding Camp. So this is a really neat one where, students, again, you click in, you read a little bit about it. It'll tell you when the classes are going to take place. And just keep in mind that the live courses take place after school hours. So it's really meant to engage students in learning outside of school. And these ones are pushed back to the summer as see all of the languages that we can provide the tutoring in. Obviously, the tutor that they're working with doesn't speak that language, but we do have AI embedded in the background to translate what the tutor is saying and what the child is saying in that language. So it's really, really beneficial for many districts that we partner with.
Pear Deck Tutor is another tutoring platform that we partner with schools and districts across the country, provide on-demand, online, one-on-one tutoring for students when they need it and where they need it most. We use something called the RAISE approach. So the RAISE approach begins with building rapport with the students. We want to make sure that each session, the students are greeted very warmly and encouraged to share what they need help with. They are going to confirm that the student is getting tutoring in their preferred form of communication. So students are able to choose to use the chat feature or an audio feature. Whatever they're most comfortable with, they can actually do both at the same time. If they're most comfortable with that, that's totally fine. They're also going to be asked to state a goal at the beginning of every session, just to see if they've met their goal by the end of the session. A lot of first-timers, my kids included, when they went on to Pear Deck Tutor the first time, they expected to jump on, ask a question, and get an answer. But that's exactly what we don't do. There is no time limit. So if a student is struggling and needs help or needs help in multiple subjects and wants to, and the tutor is able to support in both of those subjects, then they can stay with that same tutor. They can also come in multiple times a day. The tutor will actually recommend a time for a student to come back if they're not sure, like when they might come back, if they need a little bit more help. Just making sure that they feel empowered. Our tutors are truly the heart and soul of our community. We've done a lot of heavy lifting, a lot of recruiting, a lot of vetting, background checks on all of the tutors. This is a quick look of what your students are going to see when they go on the platform. So when they go on the platform, they're going to be able to learn a little bit about their tutor. So they'll be able to see their profile, what the tutor specializes in. If the student sees a green light right here next to the profile, they know that that tutor is online currently. That helps because a lot of times a tutor will tutor a student, the student will really feel, engaged with that tutor, want to come back to that same tutor. They might log in and see that that tutor is online and then reach out to see if they can get, right on time tutoring from that tutor. And as you can see on this green button, or message the tutor from here. So pretty easy to do. It's kind of a resume and you can decide if that is the right tutor for your student. a little bit more here, you can also choose the subject, obviously, and the language that you want the tutor to be fluent in. So right now it is just French, Spanish, and English, but from those three, you can choose the language that you want the student to receive the tutoring in, and then send your session request from there to begin entering the lesson space.
Interested in seeing the full recording? Want to learn more about our TUPS high-impact tutoring resources? Reach out to Allison and Danielle through the email on your screen. We are here for you.